Bishop Michael, how is it possible for a parish of the Diocese and of the Anglican Church of Canada to simply decide to leave the diocese and align itself with a diocese of a different jurisdiction?
It's not really possible to do that, Jennifer. The Diocese of New Westminster was formed in 1879, and after that date, every parish in this area was formed and created by the diocese. So parishes are created by the diocese to further the mission of Christ according to the Anglican tradition. Now, this is always a joint venture between the parish and the diocese. Many of our parishes were built on gifts of land that were given to the diocese for the parish, or were indeed bought by the diocese. So in this joint venture, parish and diocese work together to further the mission of Christ according to our tradition. And so the diocese holds all property in trust for congregations who worship in that place to carry on that ministry. In our church, it is possible for people to leave the parish. Obviously, we don't like to see that happen, but they may do so if they choose. But it's not possible for parishes to leave a diocese. If leadership leaves, then we simply replant that congregation and provide new leadership so the congregational life can continue.
Bishop Michael, when we experienced this a couple of years ago, the parish left the buildings and the rectory. Is it still true today that we would hold title to all the land in the buildings?
Yes, the diocese owns title to land and buildings, which we hold in trust for congregations that wish to be members of the Anglican Church of Canada. The idea that one congregation at one time can speak for all the congregations that have worshipped in a single place over the generations, or indeed could make a decision that would seriously affect the possibility of future congregations worshiping in that place, is one that is foreign to our tradition. So we hold land and buildings in trust for congregations that worship in the Anglican tradition in the Canadian context. So it's not in our ethos at all to create separate geographic areas around theological principles. And what I mean by that is a diocese is a geographic area that encompasses a great deal of diversity. We respect diversity, and we have not developed a system whereby people break away from a geographic diocese in order to form theological camps, as it were. There are some churches that do this. The Missouri Synod of the Lutheran Church is a non-geographic area that has broken away from the Lutheran tradition around particular conservative theological ideas. That has not been our practice historically in Anglicanism. We have encompassed theological diversity within geographic dioceses, and that's our tradition.